Hey everyone, Lauren here from Airguns of Arizona, and today I'm going to tell you how I won the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge 2025 Speed Challenge. I'm going to share with you the top tips and best equipment to win a speed event.
All right, shooters, are you ready? Stand by. Fire.
Those of you that don't know, the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge is a very big, major event here in the United States on the airgunning circuit. So this event really puts your ultimate skills to the test. There are shooters from all over the world. They had about 300 registered shooters this year. So it really is the ultimate test and puts your skills on the line for everybody to see. There are so many people watching this event with the cameras rolling, with everybody there, and $7,500 on the line plus a first place trophy. The pressure is on. It is real. You have to try and stay calm. You have to control your nerves. You have to be at ease, but it is real pressure. It is some serious big match temperament going on. But it's so absolutely worth it. I love every moment of it. It's kind of like addicting, you know what I'm saying? So then I end up winning the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, which was an unreal feeling. I can't describe it. It was just something insane. What I won $7,500 in cash, which was absolutely amazing. I won the stunning AccuTac bipod. It is a 80s themed bipod since the whole competition was 80s themed, so it has this really cool splatter on it. And then last but not least, and it sounds crazy, but it's the part I personally love the most, I won this really cool trophy that says first place speed, because money comes and goes. The bipod I might sell, but this is gonna be mine for forever. First place speed in the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, and this has a special place in my heart and a special place in my office for me to see at all times. So that's what I won. I'm gonna share with you the top tips to win a speed event. Now your first number one tip is don't be nervous, okay? Just try to stay calm. It sounds crazy, but try to stay calm. Everybody is nervous during that time. Try to calm down. You'll be just fine. Secondly, know your equipment. Make sure you know where to aim for the close ones and know where to aim for the far ones. To say, I'll figure it out when I get there, it's not really fair. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to figure it out once you get there. You know, the pressures are going and a lot of people are watching you. And then thirdly, know the rules and parameters of the competition. And what I mean by that is make sure you've read the rules on the website of the competition before you get there. Make sure you see that some competitions dictate you have to have a certain capacity of magazine, other matches have other requirements on caliber and stuff like that. And then there's also a shooting order. So I'm gonna give you a couple of examples of that. For instance, at the Pyramid Air Cup, you're only allowed a 22 caliber or under. So if you show up with a 25 caliber, like I just used in the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, that would not be allowed. In the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, there's a certain sequence in which you need to shoot those targets. Make sure you shoot them in the correct order, because you might be the fastest, but not shoot them in the right order and then get disqualified based on that and not based on the fact that you were beat. In Extreme Bench Rest, we have different classes. Make sure you want to enter either the open class or the pro class. Do you want to preload those magazines? Do you want to load them under pressure? So that's what I mean. Make sure you know what the rules and parameters of that competition is before you get there. So that would be my top 3 important things to keep in mind. Know your gun, stay calm, and know the rules of the competition. That way you know what you're shooting against and you know what you need to do to win. gonna get into what I use to win it with. I use the Daystate Delta Wolf in 25 caliber. This is the Delta Wolf Performance in 25 caliber, 23-inch barrel on here, standard factory barrel on there, and it shoots really, really good for me. Next up, I have my Collis K525 scope. I shoot it on 12 power. I just like the field of view it has, and on 12 power, you are able to see quite a lot of those targets. Still have to move quite a bit, but you are able to see a bunch of targets. At the bottom, I have this Daystate M-Lock rail that it comes with. I have an AccuTac bipod on there. It's an ARCA style bipod, which just slides right onto the ARCA rail. I have some M-Lock weights just to ground that front down a little bit. And then I have an adjustable cheek piece and the butt pad. So those are the things I use. The only actual change I made to this gun to make it the ultimate speed gun is I moved the cocking lever to the left-hand side. I'm a right-hand shooter, so it's much easier for me to hold the gun in my right shoulder and then work the cocking handle with my left hand. And that is the key to being really, really fast, because as long as you have your timing right, you are able to pull the trigger and cock the gun, pull the trigger, cock the gun. You get the picture. When it comes to magazines, the number one thing people always complain about is shot capacity and stuff like that. But I'm here to tell you that those days of problems are over, thanks to the Midwest Airgun Elite magazine. Now, this magazine is the exact magazine that I used to win the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge with. I use that coupled with some factory magazines. Now, these magazines, I'll show you some close-up shots of them. They've been used for about 3 years now in speed events. So I'll show you exactly what I do. I load the first magazine with only 8 shots and load it from the one side, from the left-hand side. Then I work through those 8 shots very easily. And once I'm done with those 8 shots and I need to do a magazine change, I take this Midwest Airgun Elite magazine and just push straight through like that. I don't need to remove a magazine, I just need to force the other magazine out on the other side. And that's due to the ingenious design of the Daystate Delta Wolf that allows a daisy-chained magazine. If you had 2 factory magazines, they would sit magnetically together, which is even cooler, and you can just move from one to the other. The match doesn't allow us to have daisy-chained magazines, so therefore I don't use them, but that is a really cool feature, and it's down to these magazine style and this high capacity magazine that you're able to win a speed event. I was also using the JSB King Heavy Mark II pellets. These are 33.95 grain pellets. They have a really good trajectory for me. I really like the way in which they shoot and where I need to hold to shoot them. So for me, I like that. But you're able to use any caliber in the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge. They allow even 30 caliber. And then how to actually win. Well, that's where it comes down to it. You just have to be fast. Faster than a semi-auto, faster than a pump gun, faster than any other gun out there, including other Daystate Delta Wolves. Keep in mind, there are so many airgun competitions out there. There are some awesome competitions all over the country. If speed is not your game and that's not what you want to shoot, try to find a field target event, a bench rest event, an extreme field target event, an NRL event. All of those competitions are going on all around the United States, and these are amazing opportunities to shoot against some of the best people from those clubs and get better, and at some point travel to larger matches and stuff like that. So I would highly recommend get out there, get to a club, get to shooting, and get to some of these big events. They're so much fun. The swag bag that you get, the camaraderie and the experience is worth its weight in gold. So I would definitely recommend getting out to any one of the major competitions all around the United States, especially the Extreme Bench Rest event. So if you want to make it really easy for yourself to get into speed silhouette and be really good at it, you don't want to adapt your gun 100 different ways, get yourself a Delta Wolf, move that cocking handle to the left-hand side, and I'll see you out there.